Welcome back to O Sports O Radio with Gio and Matt. Unfortunately, we're missing AJ today.
Man, that is robotics competition. They won the last one though, right?
I think so.
That's sports related enough, right? It's a competition. They won it. Why
That's
not talk
true.
about it a little bit?
Hey, it's not Roblox boxing, but
Well, yeah.
so we can't call it real steel yet.
Yeah, I will say those. You seen the robots fights, right?
Those
Those are awesome.
Those are good.
Those are awesome.
So
Alright.
let's get into a bit of
Kick it off.
madness here with March Madness. Final four being FAU, San Diego State, Miami, Florida, and UConn.
Of course.
I guarantee you, if you said any of those teams, you'd be like Kansas State, Creighton. Only team you probably would see there is San Diego State because of Creighton.
Dude, that game was, looking at the score right now, I didn't watch it, but the score was kind of low.
You know that there were two brothers playing against each other in that
Wait,
game?
really?
Yeah.
What brothers?
I can't remember their names.
Maybe you can find out.
Dang.
Do you know what position?
No, but
Johnson.
maybe they have the same last name.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to look for.
Dang, I can't.
I don't know. We could probably search it out too.
Yeah, just like brothers playing against each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like imagine I had to play. No, they played last year too. That's the crazy thing. You know, I mean, how did you feel about how do you deal with that losing to your brother? in
Leave
March
it to your
Madness?
brother. I'd be so mad. They meet in the Elite Eights.
Like I don't. Adam Seiko and Arthur Colon. Oh, that's.
Oh, they have different names.
Okay, so we
Okay.
weren't gonna figure out just by looking.
Yeah. All right, but that game was
It was a low
it
scoring
was a
game.
low scoring game.
But like sometimes that's the games you want.
Pretty good. The records here, Blue Jays,
You
came in as a lower seed, right? They lost, obviously.
but San Diego
I didn't watch the game, but based off like
score.
it was a 1 point game. You think that means like it's gonna be close? Because
I think it won't be. I think
I
FAU
mean,
should.
listen, it was a close game for everything.
I'm gonna say this. I think this is like the one game where it's gonna be more than just a 3-point win for FAU.
Oh, for sure.
I think FAU wins this by 5-6 points.
Yeah, because just based off the San Diego's been playing good most of the tournament.
Word.
Like I'm not gonna lie, most of
But-
the time like they looked like they had some upsets. They looked like they should be here. Right?
Yeah.
But then coming in against FAU, like man, that's a team.
Because
That's a team.
Kansas State was arguably the best team in the tournament until they lost to FAU.
Yeah.
So
You
now
think Kansas came in as the best team?
they were
They-
dominating.
They were the 3 seed. So,
Okay.
I mean,
It didn't matter. They were literally dominating. Go back. You just
to
like,
what?
I don't think they were like okay. They came in as a 3 seed, right?
Yeah.
Every game they had either went to OT or they had to. Or they
Bama
pushed
was the
score.
1 seed.
Wait, where is? Can't go down a little bit. Right, Michigan State, and they had to play Kentucky, which they beat by 6 points. They went to OT with MSU.
Man, Kentucky got unlucky.
Did they? My
I mean-
guy Noel was cheating them.
You're not wrong.
Bro, did you see that behind the
But
back
look
pass?
at UConn. UConn's just been dominant this whole entire tournament.
Where like I'm thinking, oh, they might lose to Arkansas because Arkansas is a good team.
Dude, wasn't even close to be honest with you. They
Word.
blew out pretty much every team. First team they got blown out by about 20. Then second team, 30.
They blew out Gonzaga, and no one was like,
Yeah, now they're playing Florida.
You know what's crazy? I did call
Now
Gonzaga.
Florida, this might be their first close game of the season or of the tournament.
All the games are close, just like comebacks in terms.
Okay, but at that final score, looking at it, it wasn't close.
No,
It was a blowout.
that's not a blowout. That's a massacre.
Yeah, you're.
So, what are your picks? I got
UConn.
I have
Still.
FAU, UConn.
UConn's going all the way. And yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
FAU
have.
too,
I said
for sure.
originally it was Kansas State versus UConn and UConn win, but you know, can't always be right.
FAC did pretty. Yeah, Nah, FAC wasn't blowing out teams either.
FAU.
UConn definitely came in as the favorite.
Bro, who's FAC?
Sorry.
FAU.
Yeah, I was spacing on that. UConn came in as the 4 seed, and honestly, I think they're taking it this year
I think so.
because
FAU is good, but I don't think they can compete with UConn this year.
yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
FAU's
listen,
team
they've
is
had a
good.
lot of close games, and they arguably played better teams, right?
But they've been playing closer
Like,
games versus
Look at
UConn.
the teams that he just like. They played Kansas, and Miami's coming off of, or UConn.
Miami had to come back from 13 points down too.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Miami might pull an upset here.
okay, I'm gonna say this: the only team I've seen that could get upset this week is UConn.
In the finals?
No, right now.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what
okay.
everyone's picking is
So, look,
FAU and UConn.
This is my philosophy, right? So based off of seeding, FAU is the 9 seed and
Yeah.
San Diego is the 5 seed. So technically,
It would be an upset, but in reality,
yeah, FAU isn't supposed to win. Like no one expects them to win based
but
off
they
seeding
need
alone.
to win,
But
and they will win.
They will win, right? Because when you're a lower seed facing a higher seed, like no one expects you to win. You're
So you
not
have more
meant to win that
motivation.
match. More motivation, but also less pressure.
Yeah.
Because if you're coming in as the 1 seed, you're expected to make like 1 and 2 seed. If you come in as the 1 and 2 seed, you're expected to make it to the finals.
At least the elite 8.
At least, and none of them did that, right?
No.
You got the 9 seed, the 5 seed, the 5, and the 4.
And only 1, 3, and 2. And you have 2 3s and 1.
FAU isn't supposed to win this matchup.
They weren't even supposed to
but-
be this far.
Exactly. So that's like no pressure on them,
Word.
right? That's like what my coach says a lot. Like you're not supposed to win, just go out there and have fun, right? And-
I don't know if I agree with that, but like,
Well, not like you still gotta play to win.
like I get the point, but like I
But
would.
you get the
I
point,
wouldn't say
right?
Like that, like
Because
hey,
like think about it, getting upset. Sorry, a team seated 4 seeds below you
yeah,
sucks.
it might say
Stop.
like you weren't even supposed to make it this far, so you might as well just give them hell right here.
I'm hoping Atlantic will win, and I think they're gonna win anyways.
Yeah, I think so.
But-
Same thing with the UConn.
UConn for sure. But listen, Miami's a good team.
They are because I think every game they play, they have at least some type of comeback.
They did.
I think so. 'Cause
I've only watched like 1 to 2.
I know Miami had a comeback by like 13 points first on that UConn.
Mm.
Texas, I think they had one against Houston, or they just dominated Houston. It's one of the two.
All right, but I'm talking about this finals matchup now because it's gonna be UConn and
FAU, hopefully,
it's not gonna be, but predicting it's UConn and
FAU. I
Now,
have it.
what do you
UConn.
think for that? UConn? Yeah.
I mean, like, unless
Listen.
if FAU keeps it close in this game, I'm willing.
Oh,
to
it'll
say,
be close. It'll be close.
If they
It'll
keep
for sure be close.
If they keep it close, I have UConn by a mile.
All right, I need to see how this Miami game plays out because
Word.
depending on the score and the way that they play,
True.
that's gonna depend this, right? And like, FAU could play the best they've played in their life, but if UConn's playing the best they've played, it's not close. It's not close, really.
It's not.
That's what's interesting, right? Because like it's like the best high school team ever versus the worst college team, right? Like that college team's still gonna win because they're just on a different
They're
level.
hoping. Okay,
They're just
okay.
on a different level than them.
You're hoping that they win
Yeah,
because basketball is different.
basketball is different.
I mean, we saw a bunch of soccer players beat a.
That's why I like basketball, right? Because
and football. I mean,
you
football.
can keep the game close.
Yeah, and football you can do the same. It's just it might be harder to finish.
Football, you can do the same. And not taking anything away from football, because like I love that sport, but
Yeah.
basketball, it's more skill involved in certain situations.
Well, football.
I take that back actually. It's more hustle.
Yeah.
I feel basketball is like it's a hustle sport.
Yeah, because
right?
you could be not that skilled, but still be decent at the
'Cause-
game.
Shoot a 3, you make it. Balls live immediately,
Exactly.
right? Like you don't really need to do that much except like just hustle. You got to be
Exactly.
conditioned. More.
Versus football, it's like
Football, you take a break after every play,
not even- okay.
or not.
Well, depends.
Yeah,
You-
depends.
You get like
Depends.
you.
But
get
most of
a
the time,
little
you
bit.
get a little break. It's probably like 10 seconds,
10,
something
15
like that. 10,
seconds,
15
depending
seconds,
on
yeah.
how fast we have to play call.
In the play clock, exactly. But,
Oh no, we don't care about play clock at this point.
oh yeah, but basketball, right? Like, that's you're constantly moving.
Yeah.
So if FAU can out hustle UConn, which I don't think they can, they
I
can
think-
keep it close.
Yeah. I'm
But the
fine.
interesting, like, basketball is crazy because it could be a 3-point game. There's
Actually,
5 seconds left.
tie game, 4-point
Just
play.
throw up a full court shot. If you make it, like,
That's
you're
overtime.
and it's not a high percentage shot.
Mhm.
It's like a Hail Mary, right?
Unless you're Steph Curry.
Exactly.
Now, unless you're Caitlin Clark, then that's just automatic.
But it's weird because basketball, you could start at one side of the field, or court, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it. You pass it half court.
Yeah.
You immediately get that much closer to the basket rather than in football.
You have to actually make the throw.
And listen, the clock still runs, but you need to wait for the line to hold. You need the line to hold.
You need to
You need
get
the
open.
receivers to get open, and you need to throw a good ball.
You can't just be like, because basketball, the basketball makes it easier to catch because it's rounder. It's more of a ball, like, so you can really
And you
palm
can
it.
pass more than once. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Football, like,
I mean,
you get
technically-
lateral,
only-
but that's just,
it's not as, like,
it's not the same.
yeah.
Because basketball, you could run a scheme, get somebody open for just a wild shot 3, and it could miraculously go in
Exactly.
and just tie up your game. And, you know, when things like that happen, the other
Miracles.
team can get shook.
And that's
right?
why they call it March Madness.
Because say that happens in the FAU game, against UConn, if that's how it ends out, right? That shakes up the other team. It's like, oh gosh, we're in overtime. Like, we got to play harder than we ever played before.
Mhm.
And then you just fold.
Yeah.
Because that happens in teams.
It does happen. OHS high school football knows it does.
I wasn't going to say it.
I did. I was going to make you.
All right.
Well, NFL free agency.
We can get into that in the second half, too, if you want to.
Actually, yeah, let's
Let's take it to the second half.
Yeah.
We can take a halftime real quick.
You know.
It's been no sports on no radio. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're going to halftime. Welcome back to your second half of O Sports. Free agent frenzy.
Whoa, before we get into that.
Oh, wait, my bad.
We got to welcome the
Our
newest
newest
Yankee to the roster, Anthony Volpe.
Number 11.
Number 11. But this looks like 70. All right, whatever.
Wait,
so,
can we try that one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Welcoming your newest Yankee, number 11, Anthony Volpe.
It made it better. It made it better.
I
All right, so
about that.
should we just give a little bit of background on him? He's playing shortstop. Long story short, people think he's gonna be the next Jeter.
I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say yeah.
Hey, let's. Okay.
He hasn't played a game yet. I'm not saying nothing.
He's gonna be the next star on the Yankees for sure.
Definitely.
I completely agree with that.
But I will not say anything else.
And we just have Les in here talking to us a little bit about it. Me and Gio, not huge baseball fans, but we'll touch on it because why
And
not?
this is our
right?
touch.
This is our touch. Never say we don't give baseball no love.
Now, the moment y'all been waiting for.
Moment we've been waiting for.
Oh, yeah. Free agent frenzy.
Free agent frenzy.
Oh, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
Players can now wear 0.
Yeah.
Imagine Micah Parsons is
listen.
now agent 0 now.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I don't.
I think the sport's been needing this for a while.
Why?
NBA can wear 0. NHL you can wear 0.
Yeah. But listen,
every sport you can play 0.
I guess it's just different.
Matt,
right?
you can wear 0 in the MLB.
I know.
You can wear 0 in every sport. 0 is such a cold number. Imagine
It
walking
is,
on the.
it is,
man,
though. But
if
listen,
I see a guy on the sideline,
but
wearing
you know
numbers,
somebody like okay, so Russell Westbrook, right? When he first wore the number 0, everyone thought it was awesome because he was great, and then he wasn't so great.
Yeah.
And then he
got
kind of
good.
tarnished the name of number 0.
Okay, if you see a starter with the number 0, regardless of the sport, it doesn't matter. That's Micah Parsons is so good he can wear number 0. Calvin Ridley,
Okay,
he's
listen.
wearing 0.
Do you feel like you have to be on the top tier players or the worst tier players?
Top 2. I feel like the better, the more the number is
Because
respected.
AD or Aaron Donald, just so we don't get confused. Not number 99.
Yeah.
That's his overall in Madden.
Okay, let's be real.
Yo, would that not be fire if you were your overall in Madden?
You have a lot of guys because then you have linemen with 80s and late 90s.
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
But think Tyreek Hill. I actually like him as 10. But say a superstar like Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson wore their number.
Okay.
But seeing Justin Jefferson run around as number 98 or whatever.
Okay. I'm saying this. We put a little patch on the jersey.
Okay, I like that.
It's yo.
It's a cool little addition.
And that's how you talk trash. Imagine,
It is.
Imagine bro, how's your overall just a 90 something?
Imagine Jalen Ramsey lined up against someone and you just see your Madden ratings. You're like, oh,
Oh,
I'm about
man,
to
you
do
do
you
this
dirty.
dirty.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some free agency trades and stuff.
Yeah.
What you got first, yeah?
There's not been a lot of trades. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, there's been a lot of pickups.
There's been a lot of pickups. Oh, the Eagles bring back the jersey, the Kelly Greens.
You like those jerseys?
I don't. I'm a Giants fan. I don't care about them.
True, but hey, listen, you can still like jerseys. I like the Rams jerseys.
They're all right. But I like the old Ram jerseys better.
Which ones?
I think the ones when they're in St. Louis.
The Charger colorless jerseys.
Oh yeah,
they're
those
some
are
of
nice.
my favorite.
The
Look at
dark
this, bro.
blue.
This is so cold.
It's the
It's so
definition of-
good.
Yeah. Bobby Wagner's back with the Seahawks.
Really,
Yeah.
the reuniting.
For 1 year.
You think? Alright, that's not gonna do much then.
Yeah.
'Cause-
maybe they'll get to the second round of playoffs this time.
You think?
I mean,
I don't know if they can. I don't know. I really don't know, bro. The Seahawks are so hit or miss.
Hey,
Because their roster looks good. Geno Smith,
DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett,
Kenneth
Rashad-
Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
Their defense is
It's good.
not terrible. I don't remember what it was ranked, but it was
It was probably top 15, top 20.
yeah.
You want to know why Lamar wants to leave Baltimore so bad?
Why?
they're not. It's not that they're not willing to pay him. It's that they're not willing to give him a target. Because when your number one is looking to be Nelson Aguilar, it kind of have an issue.
Oh, they number 12.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, that's halfway up the NFL rankings, bro.
That's more than halfway.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But like, yeah, okay. So, what were you just saying?
Nelson, the reason why Lamar wants to leave isn't because this is my thought process.
Because he wants weapons and he doesn't have it.
And that's why he wants as much money as he's getting. Because they're not getting him weapons, so he's like, there's no more. You're not spending the money, so.
But he also wants so much money.
Well, that's what happens when you get a guy that doesn't play for over a year and a half, gets paid 200 what? 250, 230
like
guaranteed.
Yeah. So this is the philosophy, ready? Either Lamar needs to accept that he's going to get paid a lot of money and not have enough receivers, or he needs to take a big pay cut so they could get some receivers.
Exactly, right?
Because he's at a point of his career where he just wants to win.
Yeah,
and it's just not gonna happen for him.
Because it's not the team's truly that bad. It's just he has no
it's
weapons.
The situation.
Yeah,
because the
team is good.
The Jets signed a bunch of people for Aaron Rodgers. Like they signed Randall Cobb.
No, and then he signed Randall Cobb.
No, he wanted
Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, and OBJ. Now
first
they can't sign all those guys.
Way. And I have something to tell you about OBJ later because.
Yeah, he might go to the Cowboys. I know.
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
I was hearing something about the Chiefs. I was hearing D-Hop and OBJ to the Chiefs.
I didn't hear that. All I know is that's another Super Bowl for them.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, because OBJ is going to be fully healthy, not coming back in the middle of the season. OBJ to the Chiefs, Chiefs jersey.
Yeah, all right.
No, you're not getting that.
That wasn't helpful, but I'll find something.
Man, I don't know. Are you lying to me about this?
No, I saw something about it, I swear.
Nah. You said OBJ to the Chiefs. You called the Chiefs Superfan store.
See, there is some rumors.
Okay, about DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I saw something more like concrete, but I can't find it right now.
They're out on him.
They are?
It literally says Chiefs are reportedly out on out of the DeAndre Hopkins sweepstakes. Bro, literally says it right there. Chiefs reportedly out.
I still can't see that.
Matt,
I'm not gonna point it out to me again.
Bro,
I got bad eyes.
Chiefs are reportedly out of the DeAndre Hopkins sweepstakes.
I lied to you, Gio. Chiefs are not interested in D-Hop anymore.
Okay.
What else you got for us?
Honestly, I'm going to put the frenzy to the side and go a little bit to next month. The draft.
Okay.
Now,
I knew you were going to bring this up.
As Giants fans, we both know we need receivers. At least one number one.
We got Darren Waller. And
That's a tight end. That's a tight end.
But I feel like they might throw like Bellinger
receivers.
and Waller in at the same time.
I know, but we need receivers. You know who I think we need?
Who?
Zay Flowers.
You think we get... Wait, what pick in the draft do we have?
25th.
You think he's going to fall to 25?
Bro, there's 5. There's like... Okay, search up the top 5 receivers in 2020. All I'm saying is, I think Zay Flowers could last a while in the draft. Because you have to remember, there's Jalen Hyatt. Okay, maybe he won't
He's number 1.
All I'm saying is, the top 3 guys I want is JSN, Jalen Hyatt.
Okay, so Jay Hyatt went to Tennessee. Does that change anything for you?
No. Dude runs a 4.4, and he's straight speed.
4.4 at the combine. That's pretty good.
Bro, the dude ate up cushions like it was nothing. Did you see him? Every time they put a corner like 10 yards back, it was like, you know what? Safety 15 yards back, clips. Michael Wilson, Standard.
Ran about a 5.6, a little slow, but
hey, sometimes you gotta take the bigger body because he is 6'2", 250.
That's like a tight end almost.
Hey.
And we just signed Darren Waller, right? So
we don't need him.
Listen, money's gonna be tight with us.
No,
we have a lot of cap space.
We actually have a lot.
TCU.
I don't want him.
Why?
I could get the
Quentin
dude
Johnston.
Johnston.
That's what I said.
You said Johnston.
No.
All I'm saying is, I can find Tank Bell or one of the a receiver for Houston. Not like the Houston
it literally
team.
says right here he could be a downfield big body presence after the play.
No, I'm gonna say this.
After play.
I'm gonna say this. Not Houston.
Bro, they literally compare him to T. Higgins.
I don't care.
You don't want T. Higgins on your team?
I looked at the stats when it comes to him downfield and him with jump balls. I look at it.
He's got a 40-inch vert.
I don't care. Matt, go. Houston, University of Houston receiver.
Who?
Has I don't remember his name. Tank Bell, I think it is. Catches way more contested catches than he does.
All right, listen.
And Tank Bell is closer to my height. Search Tank Bell, Houston, right. University of Houston.
Tank? Did you say Tank?
Yeah, TNK Bell.
University of Houston. That is not.
Or well, whatever his name is. He's a receiver.
This guy?
No, that's a lineman.
I was about to say.
Oh my gosh, where is it? Or Bigsby, I can't remember.
Give me the wrong name.
I might have. Oh yeah, I got it. Tank Bigsby. Nope, that's not it.
You find up the stats then, because you got it pulled up.
But the guy catches more.
He's like a Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
And listen, I would love to have Tyreek Hill. But what do you think the Giants need? Because obviously we need a receiver, but what type? Like, you want a deep ball receiver, short ball, quick route,
We just need a consistent receiver. We need to
We had Kenny Galladay.
What happened? We need a guy like Samuel. Not is it right? Not Debo Samuel. What's the guy on the Redskins? Not Redskins. On Washington.
Terry.
We need a guy like
Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry.
Exactly.
Imagine if we had him on our team. Oh my gosh, we might actually make it past the second round of the playoffs.
Exactly. Is it Marcus Stanton? Jesus Christ.
Gio was not prepared for this.
Bro,
right, anyways, Zay Flowers, bro. Okay, I need to see who has the picks in the draft.
Nathaniel Dell.
What about him?
I can't honestly. I might have the wrong name, but the point is, one of these Houston guys has a way better catching percentage when it comes to consistent downfield catching compared to.
Who got the number one pick in the draft?
Panthers.
Oh.
Because the trade.
Okay.
I think that was a great trade.
Zay Flowers might come off the board.
No, they need
a quarterback, obviously.
I think that's.
Didn't they just sign Andy Dalton though? Or no? Who they just sign?
Adam Thielen, one other guy. I don't think that they didn't sign a quarterback. Actually, they might have signed yeah, running back, wide receiver, DN, D tackle, linebacker.
All right, well.
They need a quarterback. I'm not saying we need.
Okay, but who do you think they're taking now?
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like Bryce Young. Maybe it's not because he's small that I wouldn't take him. It's just I think CJ Stroud would be better in Carolina's offense.
They have a good team. On paper.
On paper, it's a good team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: you have a young quarterback with veteran receivers and veteran back.
I don't know what's the picks before us.
We have. Jesus, I can find. You can just search that up. 2022 draft order.
Okay, yeah, 2023.
I can find it maybe. Actually, I got it.
Okay.
1 through 31, because the Miami after round and found out. Picks. It goes Carolina, Houston.
I got it.
Cardinals.
Okay, so how did the Eagles have a pick before us?
New Orleans.
Oh.
It literally says.
Okay.
Half of these teams, right? Seahawks from Denver, LA Rams. I mean, the Rams really just lost out. The Lions pretty much made the playoffs.
Alright, so we're running a little short on time here, so let's wrap this up. So, you want Zay Flowers?
I want Zay Flowers, but am I going to
let's think about this. Let's think about this.
I want Jackson
Panthers. The Panthers just signed a bunch of receivers.
So they're going to go for quarterback. Probably
Texans
quarterback.
have nothing. Probably quarterback. Cardinals, if they're getting rid of D-Hop, they need a receiver.
Or a lineman.
Right. But a lineman is like a top 3 pick in the draft.
Eric Fisher went number 1 overall.
They might take a back.
I see a backer, some type of special guy.
But most of the teams before us need receivers. Packers, they need receivers. Jets.
No.
Dude.
They just don't need receivers.
They just don't need receivers, but imagine if they had him.
Weird. Texans, if they get Bryce Young, they might go quarterback.
Titans, they drafted A.J. Brown, bro.
I think they need a quarterback.
They need a little bit of everything right now.
I think they go Will Levis.
Maybe.
Eagles, they need to fill in for their defense. They lost a few guys.
You're right. All right, but long story short, bro.
We can get one of these top 5 receivers.
Top 5 receiver, maybe, but I don't know if we're getting Zay Flowers. There's too many teams that need receivers. But that's about it for this podcast. So let's wrap this up, yeah.
Thanks for listening to O Radio. We put the O on radio. Make sure to follow us on social media at OHSO Radio on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.